This is the River Brit in Bridport in West Dorset, one of those areas where you'd expect to see a lot of voles. But as you said there, right across the country, their numbers have dropped by between 90 and 95% over the past century. Part of the problem is the continuing flooding and droughts of the area. That's affecting their habitat because they live in water banks like that. Part of the problem is also the minks, as you said. So that's why the Environment Agency, which you can see here, is coming up with projects like this. In particular, they're clearing not only those riverbanks to make it more accessible for the voles, but they've also built an island. They've dredged that mud up from the ground there, and they're putting in all that mud to elevate the land in order for the voles to take shelter away from those fast currents and away from the rising water in an attempt to save them. Now, James Parkin is from the West Dorset Wildlife Trust, or the Dorset Wildlife Trust. James, how much of a problem is it for voles here? How serious is their predicament?
Water voles were once common throughout mainland Britain, but a combination of land use change, such as the draining of large areas of wetlands and grasslands, the introduction of mink, and the fragmentation of water vole populations, has caused a rapid decline in their population numbers.
What do projects like this do? Building an island here, shoring up the banks, is that going to help?
Projects like this here are really helpful in supporting existing populations of water voles so they can expand into new areas and recolonise areas that they were formerly in.
Would you say the public's got a role as well?
The public can play a huge role in helping water voles. They can get involved in conservation work as volunteers, and they can send record centres records for water voles and mink. That would be very helpful.
And you say that the Environment Agency are doing good things here. Are enough of these projects in place, or do you need to see them on a lot of rivers across the country?
Again, this is how the public can help. They can make their voice heard through local planning policy to raise the priorities of nature conservation, and projects like this here will become more frequent across the country if the public makes their voice heard.
Of course, the vole was made famous by the wind in the willows, Ratty, who was a water vole. Does it matter that we save this creature?
It's very important. The water vole is a key indicator of a healthy habitat. If water voles disappear, that doesn't say anything good about the quality of our freshwater habitats. If we want to continue to have clean water and a healthy river system, then we have to help protect the water vole.